Alright, here is my card, front, back. Good evening, class. My name is David Deal. I want to speak to you tonight on some benefits of going to the gym. Some of the topics I want to cover tonight are talking about how the gym can be a dangerous place. The gym can also be a fun place to meet people and interact, also increase your health and well-being. I also want to talk about some of the benefits of gym use and attending the gym and eating right, how it can help, and what are some of the disadvantages of going to the gym. So I wanted to start out with showing you, this is one of the things that you would typically see in the gym. It's a weight bench. And I've got a few different things that I brought with me that are pretty common. If you guys want to see it here, like I brought my weight belt. So this is something that, if you're not familiar with it, this would be something that you put on your lower back to help you when you're lifting weights. So it would support your lower back, as you can see. So when you're doing heavy exercises, it's going to take the stress off of it. It can actually increase your strength too by about 10% roughly. Some of the other things that I brought back here are gloves that I would typically wear while I'm using the bar, doing dumbbell curls. A log, you might not always see that with some folks. I typically, for myself, I just have in here the different exercises with the dates, the amount of weight, how many reps I did and whatnot. And one other thing that you might see are, these are called sleeves that you can use on your arms or your legs, either one, to help protect your muscles and reduce fatigue and strength. So for me, the gym is pretty important in my line of work. Active duty Coast Guardsmen required of me to stay in shape and stay fit, eat healthy, live a clean lifestyle, and maintain my ability to stay in the Coast Guard. So for me, I actually enjoy going to the gym. This is a common exercise that I would do, not maybe every time. And it actually, when you see somebody perform it, it helps increase building your chest, biceps, and the big thing about it is, and everything I'll show you tonight, is proper form. So, when you see somebody on it, they want to have their arms apart and come down to safe distance and go up. And they don't want to do too much weight where it would affect them not being able to lift the weight. In that case, if you were going to do something heavy, this is roughly about 75 pounds. I know my ability that I could do it, but if I wanted to go much heavier, I'd want to have a spotter or somebody behind me to assist with that weight, which we'll show a little later in the video. So what are some things that can be dangerous in the gym? Not dangerous in the gym. I have a quote for you. It's by Johnson. And he said from 1990 to 2007, 114 people died from using free weight and weight machines. I did not know that stat personally. I'd never seen anybody die from doing anything in the gym or actually even get physically hurt beyond the ability to walk out of the gym. I would say when you're new in the gym, I wouldn't recommend trying to do a serious amount of weight. When it comes to weightlifting and bodybuilding, I would do something lightweight that's easy for you to do without straining or hurting yourself. And then over time, build up to where you get bigger. Like I've spent my whole life in the gym, so I could do a little bit more than that. The gym is also a fun place to go to meet people and interact. So it's another topic I wanted to cover about. I go to the YMCA here in Houma, in Louisiana, where I lived, and I've met people here, as well as people at gyms I've met out in Morgan City and even when I was stationed in California. And it's nice to meet people with the same common interests, that they want to get more physically fit and in shape and share common interests in taking care of their body and getting a lot leaner and healthier overall. They also can be a spotter for you or train with you to motivate you to become better and better as you increase your workouts and your overall training ability. I know for me, like I have a personal friend here in town that he just moved here, and he's going to be working with me at the gym at the Y. He's also a Coast Guardsman, and him and I worked out together when we were stationed on the ship together in Alameda. So it's a really good motivational partner to have to go to the gym. It keeps you wanting to increase your overall ability. So what are some of the benefits of going to the gym if you go routinely and you actually eat clean? Well, some of the things for me that I see, I know when I go to the gym and I have a really hard exercise, I come home really tired and I sleep very good at night. So it makes me a lot tired, but at the same time, I feel like it reduces my anxiety and my hunger level. I'm not near as hungry even after a hard workout. Part of the reason for that is I take protein shakes from time to time to curb my appetite as well, and that also helps increase muscle mass and lean. Another stat that I have for you is, did you know that training with another person could increase fitness success by up to 200%? That was a quote by Woodrow. Another quote that I also have by Healthline said that exercise has been shown to improve your mood and decrease feelings of depression, anxiety, and stress, which for me, I know when I do get to go to the gym, I don't feel near stressed out. Take, for instance, the other day, I got up at 4 a.m. to go Coast Guard in Morgan City. I was at the base at 5:15. Later in the morning, I worked out for 3 hours, came back to the base, finished working at 6, came home, got gas, got groceries, cut the grass, weeded an edge, and went to bed. Even after doing all that, and I still didn't feel tired. I actually felt pretty good because I was motivated after I got to go to the gym at the base out in Morgan City, and it just changed my mood for the better for the day. Another thing, a quote that I have for you by Limburg, it says that going to the gym every day can help improve your cardiovascular system. So as you go to the gym, you burn more calories, which can not necessarily allow you to eat dirty or what I call like fast food or as clean, but it will burn calories, increase your metabolism, and help create a leaner physique and allow you to feel better overall in general. Help the digestive process and mental aptitude as well. So lastly, what are some of the disadvantages of going to the gym? I personally can't say that I believe there's too many of them, but some of the things that I've seen are, if I couldn't do this weight, for instance, and I potentially was able to hurt myself, that exercise and movement of trying to do a weight on a particular exercise could be a prolonged problem for me if I tried to do something that I wasn't capable of and actually exonerate a little bit more energy than what I had. By tearing a muscle or a ligament, that can create long-term damage and then also demotivate you from going to the gym because once you're hurt, you can't work out. Another thing, and it's another quote that I read, the Daily Mail reporter said after a long, hard workout, some gym goers said they would scoff up to a quarter more than usual to make up for their exertions. What they're saying by that is that people that they have seen that would go work out really hard and be very hungry afterwards and end up eating a lot more than they typically would because of a hard workout. For me, I typically wouldn't do that. It'd be the opposite. I would come home and try and not eat as much, so that way I keep my weight down and I maintain Coast Guard standards. The last quote I have for you says, and it's by Stricker, if lifting weights is going to be pursued seriously, that type of training should be pursued in the right way and correctly along the developmental pathway. What that's saying is that proper form is key when doing any exercise, whether I'm curling the bar or benching the bar, overhead, lat curls, any exercise that I do, I want to make sure that I'm doing it correctly. One of you guys want to come up, we can demonstrate for the audience real quick. So I have one of my audience members here show you, and this is also one of the safe techniques of having the spotter, the proper way to do the bench press. So I would spot him, make sure he's good, comes up, he has any issues, I'm going to make sure I'm there to help him so the bar doesn't get stuck on him. So if you ever consider going to the gym and some of the benefits that come about from it, I encourage you to go to the gym, seek a membership. It's not that expensive. Most towns have them for cheap, and it's a positive benefit to your life. Thank you.